Yeah, hello my people, you're welcome back to my channel. I am the true blue man and I'm here to analyze the game between Nigeria and Mozambique. Nigeria and Mozambique. Wow, it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a very exciting game. And like I said in my previous videos, which played out later in the next game we played, which was against Tunisia, this Nigerian team, this Super Eagles team, is a different species. It's a different team. We have not seen it in recent times. We have not. So they are playing beautifully. They are, in fact, some persons are even saying that they are playing like English teams. You know, they are playing so nicely. You are so excited. In fact, I've never anticipated Nigerian game or Super Eagles match like I'm anticipating this match, because the previous games we've played, they've always given us good and exciting moments. So I know this one will not be an exception, provided the players will not underestimate or will not underrate the Mozambique team. The reason why I'm saying this is the fact that Mozambique finished as best loser in their group does not speak less of them. Best loser does not mean that this is a loser. Rather, it means that this is a best team that could have been, but because they were unfortunate in some moments, they could not garner or gather all the points they would have. Given time, they would have been the best team. That's what it means. So that a team finished in his group as best loser does not mean that the team is bad. And I can prove it to you. In 2021, we finished with 9 points from the group. Tunisia finished as best loser. But in the knockout stage, who knocked us out? Who knocked the Super Eagles out? It was Tunisia. In 2019, I think Egypt qualified with 9 points. South Africa as best losers. That's in 2019, yes. But what happened? South Africa knocked out Egypt in the knockout stage. In 2023, which is the recent one, Senegal finished with 9 points. Ivory Coast finished as the last best loser. In fact, they were almost packing their bags to enter their house because they were at home. They had to wait. They had to wait to see the last game in order to know whether they will qualify or not. And they qualified as best loser. What happened? They knocked out Senegal in the knockout stage, and they eventually went on to win the tournament in AFCON. So finishing as best loser is, even the last Champions League, how did PSG qualify? So that you finished from your group as best loser, that does not mean that you are a loser or that you are not a good team. So that's why I'm saying this, that it's going to be a nice game and a sweet game for us, provided our players do not take it for granted. It's a delicate situation. The best loser have nothing to lose, but they have something to prove. But for us, the Super Eagles, we have everything to prove. We have everything to prove, to show that whatever we have done in the group stage is not fluke, was not accidental. We have the quality players to deliver the job, and that's why we had our 9 points. And going forward, we will finish the job. So I'm just appealing to the players. Please don't underestimate the capacity of this Mozambique team. Yes, our head-to-head, we have a better edge, but it's not always about head-to-head. It's about what you can deliver at the moment. So that will take me to my first 11. I will wish that Kevin Bassey and Igor will be 5 and 6. I want Bright Osai on the right hand side. I don't want Sanusi, because going forward, Sanusi does not He doesn't have that threat going forward. Does not have those passes, those square play. He does not have it. But he's a good defender, and that's why I'll prefer Bruno. That's why I'll prefer Bruno. I would like us to use the formation 4-2-2-2. 4-2-2-2 so that we can have Frank Oyeka and Ndidi. Can have Iwobi and Lookman, then Osimhen and Akor Adams. That's my first 11. And maybe in the second half, if we are in need of goals, then you can bring in, you can introduce what was it called? Ejuke. Can introduce Ejuke. That is if we need goals. But if we need to protect our goals, don't bring in Ejike. Rather, bring Oyedika. If you are bringing out Oyeka, because that was what almost cost us the game, our previous game against Tunisia, when you brought out Frank Oyeka, that was giving balance to that midfield, and then before you know it, the Tunisian team just took over the midfield, and that now brought pressure to the defense. And for the keeper, let's believe our goalkeeper Stanley Wabali has learned his lesson, and he will be more conscious of the game he has to play than playing to the gallery. He will be conscious of more of coordinating the defense, giving it to his defenders as to where threat is likely going to come, because he can see the field better than the defenders. So let's hope. I just believe this is a game we will win. I believe this is a game we will win if we take our chances in the first half, because our team has now shown that under pressure we will not be able to sustain. If it's one goal lead, we will not be able to sustain it. So let's score as many goals as we can in the first half. In fact, if you score as many goals as you can, at least 2 goals in the first half, that will bring down the morale of Mozambique. But if you are just if you are one goal ahead, or we are playing 0-0, by the time the Mozambique team comes back for the second half, you'll be shocked at the energy they will bring in. So let's kill the game in the first half as early as possible, 2-0 in the first half, and then whatever happens in the second half, we'll take it. So that's what I think, and that's my opinion. That's my first 11. And as to the scoreline, you know, I always tell you what my heart says and what my head says. For this one, my heart is saying 3-0. My heart is saying 3-0, but my head is saying 2-1. My head is saying 2-1. Nigeria, for my head now is saying Nigeria will win 2-1. But my heart is saying Nigeria will win 3 and Mozambique will have 0. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Your scoreline, your preferred first 11, and then we'll see after the game. And until then, please be safe and cheers.